On to another one of our headline-making stories. The International Schools of Sri Lanka, or TISSL, charges that the government has decided to charge a 15% tax on international schools in Sri Lanka.
There are approximately 200 private schools operating within the country at present, and close to 300,000 students are educated at these schools. Chairman of the International Schools of Sri Lanka, or TISSL, says that the parents would be severely inconvenienced if such a VAT tax is imposed by the government.
The private school community is extremely disturbed about the news that there will be VAT introduced to private education. We need to be aware of the fact that we all are beneficiaries of free education. The fact is, a good section of our society receive free education, free midday meals, free uniforms, free books, which is really great. It has to continue. But on the other hand, the students who enter the private schools, for them paying school fees is a struggle. So on top of that, if you impose a 15% VAT, it's going to be extremely unreasonable where these parents are concerned. We need to be aware of the fact that these are also Sri Lankan children. So my earnest request from His Excellency the President, the Honourable Prime Minister and the Honourable Minister of Finance is to please consider this situation and not to allow this to happen.
International schools are no longer limited to rich children of Colombo 7. Due to the weak education system in the country, the general public have developed a trend of sending their children to international schools. By imposing a tax at a time like this, all parents who have their children in international schools would be economically inconvenienced. Though the government has a need to increase its income, it must focus on other means of generating this income rather than trying to generate it from an important sector like education. In my view, such an attempt is very short-sighted.